Good morning. Today's the first day we're filming in a long time. Well, the first day I'm filming in a long time in person. So I'm pretty excited. But I'm in a bit of a rush. I got 50 minutes to get over to Marin County to Greg Casavin's house. I'm meeting Jeremy there. I'm in my wife's car because mine got fucking stolen 3 weeks ago. I don't even have a driver's license anymore, but I have a police report. So if I get pulled over, hopefully I can use that. I got gloves. I got a mask. I got supplies. I got a trunk full of stuff. I also brought food because we're going to Amir's house in San Francisco after this. So we're going to be out for like 4 hours or something filming, very socially distant in people's gardens. So I thought this is so weird, I said we have to film it and see. So we have this for behind the scenes posterity. So please come on a journey around the Bay Area with me on this foggy ass day, which will probably burn off by the time we get to, maybe not Mill Valley, maybe not there. We'll see when we get there. I gotta hit the road. The Bay Area traffic's a motherfucker. Alright, so for those of you who don't know how the Bay Area kind of works, how it's formatted, I live in the East Bay in Oakland, so does Jeremy in Berkeley. Emeryville, which is where our studio was, that's all in the East Bay. That's basically across the Bay Bridge from San Francisco, which is in the west. So San Francisco is this peninsula that's in the west, and then the Golden Gate Bridge connects that to the North Bay, which is Marin County. That's where Sausalito is, that's where Giant Bomb started. It's where Mill Valley is, and then if you keep going north, you'll end up in places like Petaluma and Santa Rosa. So it's pretty much equidistant for us to travel across the, to San Francisco and then north up to Marin. As the crow fly, or just in terms of distance between my place in Oakland and there, it's about the same to go that way as it is the way we're going here, which is north. So I'm traveling north on the east side, and we're crossing over at a different bridge called the Richmond Bridge, which is this weird looking bridge we're about to come up to now once I get through the toll booth. And the reason is because all the commuters are heading into San Francisco. Even now during COVID, there's still a bunch of them. So the traffic this way is much less. And now I'm going to put this camera away in case the cops are here. But the views here are pretty nice too. Hopefully you'll be able to see some. San Francisco is down that way. Probably can't see much of it. It's probably all foggy. It's usually foggy in the morning here. And then the Richmond Bridge is this real scuddy 2-lane disaster. It's a double-decker, so there is another. There's traffic underneath us coming the opposite direction. And on the other side of this bridge is San Quentin, the famous prison. It's where a lot of death row inmates in California end up. There's currently an outbreak of COVID there, which is proving to be controversial because obviously they want to let out some of the prisoners because they're all getting fucking infected. And then we're gonna basically, once we cross over, we're gonna hang a left and go down the peninsula back down towards San Francisco to where Greg's house is. And then once we're done there, we'll see how long we're there. We have an hour planned, but Greg gives long answers, so we might stretch it a little bit. And then once we're there, we're gonna basically shoot across the Golden Gate Bridge into San Francisco. Amir sort of lives on the outskirts of SF, so we're gonna head on down that way afterwards. So all things considered, this is gonna be a pretty beautiful day out. A scenic day out. This bridge is pretty cool. It's probably the worst lens to put on a fucking camera. It's like my vlogging lens. I should probably not be doing this while I'm driving. Alright. Hello friends, and welcome to Filming Under COVID with your host, Danny O'Dwyer. Special guest star Jeremy Jane. This is about as close as I'm going to get to him. Here we have an outdoor electricity feed, which is critical if you want to not enter someone's house and poison them all. Running into this, we have outdoor lights. Never done this before. That should be fun. We have multiple sitting arrangements. We'll have to figure out which way we're doing it. Jeremy's camera has decided to reset itself for some reason, so he's trying to fix that.
4 years it's never done this. It chooses to do it on a shoot day.
Absolutely. Also, there's a gentleman over here cutting wood with some sort of handheld circular saw, so hopefully you get to hear that in the documentary. Cool, so we just stopped filming with Greg at his place. It's boiling here. I had to sit in the sun. I hope my nose isn't burned, is it? It's just red, is it? Sit in the sun with sunscreen lathered up so we can make sure that Greg was in the shade. But it worked out really good. The interview was fun. We've now got a bit of time. We've an hour or so till we have to be at Amir's place. So we're gonna drive from the North Bay down to San Francisco across the Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful view. Hopefully I'll capture some on camera safely, somewhat safely. But we have some time to burn, so myself and Jeremy are going to go to Ocean Beach and just kind of chat and have a relax, look at the Pacific for a while, and then mosey on over to Amir's a little bit later. We gotta wait, his kid is asleep, so we're making some time. But yeah, it was a nice interview. It was good to see Greg. It was nice to catch up, nice to see another person. I'm glad to have my mask off now, and it's a really beautiful day here in Marin, and I am looking forward to driving across that Golden Gate Bridge. It's fucking beautiful. So let's go.
Shockingly bright out. Like it's so you don't realize it because it's so soft light, but like it's brighter here than it was at Great House. I can believe it.
It's crazy. Just from the fog?
Yeah, just because it's like a giant diffusion screen blasting all the light evenly everywhere, so our eyes don't pick up on it because there's not as much shadow. There's like shadow and it's like hard, intense light.
I'm having a fun time at Amir's house because they're chopping down a tree at the same time as us filming, so this is gonna go well.
What's the interview for?
Documentary. Hey Jeremy, you think we can still work under these conditions?
The audio is a little hot, but conditions are almost ideal. This is what you want in the background of any film set.
You can support the stuff you like, and I know times are weird for y'all out there financially. For a lot of folks, I will say it's also pretty weird on our end. Touring and stuff like that is not currently an option for us, so we really do depend on your support.